This is Mackie of My Transgender Date. How are you all doing? Today we're going to do another reaction video. I am interested to know what are the stories that we found on Reddit. Let's go ahead and react to coming out stories. Coming out is so hard. Ooh. How do people come out? It's so scary. I've pretty much 100% consciously known I'm trans for a couple of years now, but haven't actually come out to anyone close to me. The closest I've gotten was mentioning to an ex that I have questioned my gender, but that was almost 3 years ago now. It's not like my family would be terrible to me. My cousin is trans and everyone treats her with respect. I've almost done it a couple of times, but always end up not going through with it. Honestly, I'm sort of surprised. No one has asked me as I've been presenting more and more feminine. How do you do it? I feel absolutely terrible so often because of my body and how people refer to me. I've never really talked to my family at all in a raw emotional way, and I just don't even know how to do it. I guess, sorry, this has been a bit of a rant, but it feels good to write this all down. Oh, these types of platforms really helps you just let it out when things get really difficult. And thank you for sharing about this difficult times. I'm surely you're not alone about this. Here in the Philippines, there's really no culture of sit-down conversation and telling your families that you are a trans woman. So this is sort of a Western kind of culture where you talk to them and let them know. In the Philippines, you just slowly transition. I remember the first stage I was transitioning into the woman that I am right now was plucking my eyebrows when I was in college, and then eventually starting to wear baby t-shirts, like those fitted small tees and high-waisted jeans, skinny jeans. So there was really no conversation between me and my mom, and my family is super big. So can you imagine talking to 20 plus family members? And these are immediate members. These are my first degree cousins, my uncles, my aunts. You know the Filipino family, right? We don't really have that. And so I can only imagine the anxiety that you get when you don't have this conversation yet, especially if you are someone from the West and you really needed to be straightforward about who you are and talk to your families and parents, siblings about this. So that is so difficult though. Coming from a Filipino who doesn't really talk so much towards my family, is open about it. They obviously know that I am trans, but it is challenging when you wanted to sit down with your family and talk about who you truly are. Next story. I'm in the closet and probably never coming out. Ooh, let's get into this. I'm young, married, and in the closet to everyone. The married part is so difficult. I live in the deep south, have a job in a right to work state. My wife would leave me if she knew. This is so devastating. This is so sad. I would get fired. Ooh. Lose my house, my family, and most of my friends. Thankfully, I don't seem to have dysphoria as bad as many of the folks who post here. I can usually repress it quite effectively. I don't even know why I'm posting. I don't want advice or pity. I guess I just felt like shouting into the wind if you got this far. Thanks for reading. I really can only imagine the weight that you are carrying right now, even if you're very good at repressing it. I don't know, I cannot imagine carrying that weight for the rest of my life. And I'm pretty sure you're not alone in this. There's so many people who are so scared of losing everything. And if they are going to be who they truly are. It's just kind of sad. I just wish the world is more kinder, forgiving. But yeah, next story. Said, quote unquote, "F it. Decided to come out to my parents." Woohoo! I've been somewhat planning on coming out to my parents, but not sure when. Here in the Philippines, my experience and the experiences of my friends, every time we talk about it, there was no moment or phase or stage in our life where we talk amongst ourselves and how I'm gonna tell my family or parents about it and stuff like that, unless it has something to do with major medical transitioning, probably undergoing through surgery. But if you just wanted to tell them how you identify us and you're still in stages of transitioning or even pre-transitioning part, there's really no moment where, oh, how should I tell my parents about this? And it's a totally different culture here in Asia, especially Philippines. So going back to the story. Today, due to reasons, Dad was here. I live with my mom, and after some heavy thinking and going back and forth, I said to myself, quote unquote, let's do it, Lyra. So I told him to wait for me for like half an hour. I wore my femme clothes, did quick makeup, and well, that was it. They're super supportive, and I honestly had no real doubts that it would be otherwise. I'm happy that now they know and somewhat scared of doing another step towards transitioning. Not that I don't want to, I do, it's just scary, but we do it anyway, right? Also, I said to my mom that I feel nice in these clothes and makeup, and mom said, you're quite a hottie, just like mom. This is so beautiful. I also get it when you have this sit down conversations and come out to your family, because it sets the tone of the kind of support that you're looking for in a family. Also, on the other side of a coin though, not all families are like this, sadly. And this is the reason why there are so many trans women or members of the rainbow community are being kicked out. Yeah, had a difficult life. But going back to a sit-down conversation where you come out to your parents is also a very powerful move for every person, regardless of where you are in the world. And although we may differ culturally, like I'm talking about in Asia, the Philippines, and also in the West, there is a benefit when you talk to your parents about it, because you are somehow asking for a specific support that you really don't know, but because you're opening up, they will be able to help you in any way they can. And parents knows better on how to support their children. It's also beautiful, and it's also beneficial to have this kind of coming out conversation. All of a sudden, your parents and families will just see you on the stages of trans pageantry. Coming out to my sister today. As the title says, I have a call planned with my sister today in 2 hours where I am going to come out to her as transgender. I am 24, AMAB, have only come out to my therapist, and my sister is the first family or friend. That's really nice. It's really good to have that specific person in your community, may it be friends, families, work. You have that one person that you can rely on to, that you truly trust. AMAB, by the way, is assigned male at birth. I know she's going to accept and support me, but I'm still so scared that I'm shaking. Wish me luck. I also have that, person, and she's my cousin, and I told her about the things that I wanted to do, and I'm scared and stuff like that. We all have this person. Update. Wow, it's been about an hour since I got off the phone with my sister, and I'm still at a loss for words. I hesitated hard to make the call, and it took me a while to actually get words out to her. The first thing she said when I told her I am trans was, "That is so amazing." I also felt relieved reading this, oh my God, I'm so excited to finally have a sister. She then went on to fully support me, hype me up, and talk about all the fun feminine things we are going to experience as sisters. I'm the only child, and I never really thought of having a sister because I'm also surrounded with first-degree cousins who are women. My mom is like a sister to me, so when you have a sister like that who supports you genuinely, there is also a sense of validation of your existence and just the support that you're looking for. She offered to come visit me soon and take me out to go shopping for clothes, makeup, etc. She kept saying how proud of me she was and how excited she was to have a sister. Aww. I cried multiple times during this call and had the biggest smile by the time we hung up. It's really important for people from the West to have this kind of support because, correct me if I'm wrong, it's a very individualistic society. It's so hard to know people whom you can truly trust. I mean, it's kind of the same in Asia. You don't really know which people you can trust. You can easily find your people. You can easily find fellow trans women. Their existence, their visibility is already a kind of support. And when you're very close to them, distance-wise, like if you see them and say hi or hello to them, like that's already very affirming that you're not alone. And in the West, it's very difficult. So I can understand how coming out to one person you truly trust is so important and so helpful. This was about as amazing of a reaction as I could have hoped for. I know that it's not going to be this way every time, and I have incredibly difficult conversation ahead of me. But taking this first step, having this little win, it feels amazing. And that is what I am talking about. This little wins, sharing your stories, because stories matters. Stories keeps our existence going. Thank you for sharing this coming out stories. I love making reactions to this. It makes me smile and it's a fun conversation. It's also a good way to tell not just my stories, but reflect on stories of other people. So I hope you like this video. And if you do, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. See you in the next video.